Welcome to Star Citizen and the Alpha 3.14 on the test server. The first time waking up in the cloud city Orison. This dream of many citizens finally becomes reality with the implementation of the cloud city Orison on the gas giant Crusader. In this first playable version on the PTU, I want to take you to a tour of the areas available so far, trying to capture the unique atmosphere that prevails here and convey you into it. We wake up in the Green Circle spawn hub, where I recommend you don't take the elevator straight down, but enjoy a little walk on the long outdoor balcony. The most obvious difference to the other landing zones, which really catch your eye, is the enormous visibility of the different platforms of this cloud utopia. Ships, shuttles, other players and the huge Crusader supply ships give a lively and active impression, while the soft colors, the atmospheric background music and the design language convey peace and quiet. You automatically feel at ease and a bit like you're arriving at home. For me, this is by far the most beautiful and inviting landing zones in Star Citizen. Our first detour is the well-known sculpture of a space storm whale, which is very harmoniously staged with water games and steam effects. Its living relatives are also supposed to fly through the cloud layers of Crusader in a later version. We can already hear the whale song in some places. In the Stratus Cloud Center, we not only have the opportunity to shop, but also experience a phenomenal view in the Voyager bar on the roof. A visit here is a must, and there is no better vantage point in this area. Afterwards, however, we start our shopping tour, where we of course also get the opportunity to pack the mascot of Orison, Finley the small storm whale, as a souvenir. And Pico looks pretty old compared to that, don't you think? And of course, we adapt to the noble and elegant look of the cloud dwellers at the exclusive store Macau, buy a suitable outfit we do not want to go through as a tourist. Also, a mandatory visit is the Orison General, one of the first clinics which is already accessible, and we can take a few glances at upcoming features, such as an insurance and more. Thus, more and more prerequisites for the soon-to-be-released medical gameplay and an associated giant step are fulfilled for all game areas. I would have been very interested to know what such an insurance with Olympus Medical will cost. With the shuttle, which also provides an impressive view through the full glazing, we reach the other platforms, whereby the flight is already much more impressive and beautiful than a train ride. On the Providence Industrial Platform, we visit the Crusader Discovery Center, which shows many optical highlights and technologies. From the high-tech walls that double as screens, to the explosion animations of engines, to the production line of the Starlifter series, we find much worth exploring here. And with this very impressive center Crusader as a ship manufacturer underlines its claim to high quality and technologically advanced products. And soon we will be able to see more about the Starfighter series, the Ares and Inferno. Because one thing is for sure, Crusader has established itself as one of the most popular and interesting ship manufacturers since the release of the Star Runner. But we want to see more of the gigantic cloud city and the pastel-colored clouds. So we take the next shuttle to August Downlow Spaceport, where we can take off and land as usual. And even though it's a spaceport, we find the elegant design and high-tech look that runs through all areas of Orison. At the spaceport, we also find countless viewing platforms and opportunities to enjoy the gas giant Crusader and its cloud city. Furthermore, we have all the functions of a spaceport, such as the ship rental and the possibility to spawn our ships. Furthermore, the exclusive Chairman's Club is also present on the premises. However, there is currently no indoor area. Therefore, we start for a tour in the atmosphere to get to know the outdoor areas. The countless platforms, each with different purposes and uses, are spread widely over several hundred kilometers of this cloud city. The possibility to explore the different platforms, to land and to take a walk on the pristine area is already in this early and first version of Orison very atmospheric and contributes to the excellent atmosphere of this cloud city. Industrial areas, residential areas, but also security areas which are provided with a no-fly zone, we could discover and explore so far. And since an expansion of Orison seems comparatively easy due to the platform construction, I'm already very curious about further areas. Should there ever be a chance to secure a small platform of my own in the game, that would be my preferred home in the verse for now. I'll leave you with these impressions of the Cloud City for about a minute, and we'll see you again on the first flight, the brand new Constellation Taurus. You can jump right there via the timestamps, of course. quasi Constellation Taurus, the last variant of the legendary Constellation series, has finally made its entrance into the game. Implemented as Mark IV, this version, which is classified as a medium freighter, has the same pilot firepower as the rest of the variants. The cockpit is identical to the Andromeda and Phoenix, leaving the Aquila as an exploration version, the only variant with a rounded cockpit. With 176 SU of cargo capacity plus 6 SU of shielded cargo capacity protected from prying scans, the Taurus offers significantly more than a Freelancer Max in cargo. However, it falls short of a Mercury Star Runner. The additional cargo capacity is made possible by the omission of the Snapfighter, which all other Constellation variants have one on board as standard. Furthermore, the Taurus has an upward-facing manable gun turret in the cockpit area, as well as a downward-facing manable tractor beam turret, which will be a significant advantage for loading and unloading, especially for the physicalized inventory, which will also affect the cargo. The components are, as expected, industry standard and do not differ in size and number from the other Constellation variants. Thus, the Constellation Taurus is the cheapest of the Constellation variants, which also have the largest cargo capacity, is well equipped for a smuggler existence, and with a dedicated manable tractor beam offers further advantages in the cargo area. Due to the Constellation typical very strong firepower for the pilot, which is available as standard with 4x size 4 gimbal weapons, the Taurus is also more than well equipped for space combat. In the interior, there were no major changes or improvements, except for the already recently presented enhancements to the pilot's display. Dedicated ship guide as well as all details about the Constellation Taurus can be found in the upcoming ship guide for this cargo version. In our opinion, the Taurus is one of the most interesting ships in the current verse, as it offers a wide range of multi-crew options as well as many gameplay possibilities. And due to the comparatively good missile equipment, which does not reach the enormous firepower of the Andromeda variant, the Taurus also offers additional multi-crew options for the missile operator mode, which was also implemented with 3.14.
Yeah, man, rolling up another one. Yeah, man, rolling up another one. Yeah, man, rolling up another one.
In the cargo hold, we find the expanded cargo capacities, which, however, do not affect the cargo or vehicle elevator. Thus, the transport of an Ursa rover or an Rock DS is still possible. And even better, the former Snapfighter hangar, we find the shielded cargo area. And with this 1000% accelerated departure from Orison, we immediately find ourselves in orbit again and take a look at Port Olisar.
Rolling up another one.
And here we can give the all clear for now. Port Olisar is still in the same place, not far away from Crusader, and still has the outer landing pads. There has been no change here yet.
Yeah, man, rolling up another one. Yeah, man.
I hope you liked the video and leave me a like and maybe even a subscribe here. With the implementation of Crusader, the landing zone Orison in the first version, as well as the first Cloudtech version, we have again taken a big leap. Furthermore, the rocket operator mode, the new scan radar and ping system, as well as the greatly changed combat and spaceship values will cause a rethink. But of course, we will keep you up to date as usual. And of course, we are very interested in your opinions. What do you think of the new features and of Crusader? Feel free to write me in the comments, in the Discord or in the daily Twitch livestreams. And the most important thing, as always, at the end, a big thank you to our Patreons, channel members and Twitch subscribers. Without you, the whole thing would not be possible in this form. You are a huge motivation. Thank you guys, you rock. And of course, there are again countless giveaways for this month. Which there are and how you can participate you can find out in the video description and in the directly following giveaway trailer. I say goodbye, until next time, see you soon and say as always, see you in the verse.